Good morning. This is just a simple warm-up in case maybe you're driving across the country and you don't have yoga at your fingertips. You have yoga online. Yeah, so it's just a really simple warm-up. So start on your mat with your legs crossed. You're going to push your sit bones down into the ground. Extend the crown of your head up nice and tall towards the ceiling. Let's inhale our shoulders up. Exhale them back and down. Let's do that a few times. Move with your breath. Inhale them up. Exhale, push them all the way back down. Let's move in the opposite direction. So let's inhale them up. Exhale, push them forward. Do this a few times. Try not to disconnect with that breath. Exhale them all the way back down. So you're sitting up nice and tall. You can bring your hands to center. You're going to plug your thumbs into the center of your chest, and you're going to take a few nice long deep breaths. Inhale those hands up. Push everything away. Reach out as far as you can. Exhale them all the way down. Inhale those hands up. Let's bring our left hands down to the ground, right hands overhead. I want you to keep grounded through both sides of the sit bones, so don't let your hips come up. Only come over so far that you can keep both hips on the ground. The right hand is overhead. Rotate that right shoulder back. So you're really shooting your chest up towards the ceiling. You're breathing into this right side of your body, using the inhales to expand your ribs, ease some of that tension. One more deep breath. Inhale, come all the way over to the other side. So the left hand's overhead. Rotate that left shoulder back. Breathe into the side of your ribs. Nice, long, full, deep breaths. One more, deep and full. Inhale, come all the way back up. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale, both hands up to the ceiling. Reach up as high as you can. Exhale, walk them out in front of you. Maybe your forehead comes down to the ground. You can rock back and forth. Nice, long, deep breaths. Inhale, drag those hands back up. You're going to place them behind you. You're either coming into a slight arch here, back bend, or you're lifting up those hips, lifting all the way into the air. Engage your thighs, engage your tush, push up through those hips. Nice, long, deep breath. Exhale, come back down. I want you to switch the cross of your legs here. So bring the less dominant hip up top. You're sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale those hands back up. Reach up as high as you can. Exhale, come down. Nice, long, deep breaths. One more. Inhale them back up. Place those hands behind you. You're either coming into that arch or you're lifting all the way up, dropping the head. One more nice, long, deep breath. Exhale, come back down. Hands come to either knee. Let's exhale, bring that chest all the way down towards the ground. Inhale it up and back. Really create that cone shape with your body. Rotate in all the possible ways that your hips will allow. Breathe. So you're going to exhale it down, empty out the belly, come down as far as you can. Inhale, come back up. Next time you're low, let's inhale back, opposite direction. Really work with your breath here. Try to come down nice and low. One more. Let's inhale down. Inhale back up. Sit up nice and tall. Both hand comes up. Inhale. Let's bring our left hands to our right knee. Exhale that right hand behind you. I want you to inhale, lengthen, exhale, look back over that right shoulder. So you're creating a second spine with that right hand. With every inhale, you lengthen. With every exhale, you twist a little bit more. Nice, long, deep breaths. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And inhale, come back around to center. So we're doing the opposite side. So let's inhale, both arms up. Right fingertips come to the left knee. Left hand rotates behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. With every inhale, lengthen up a little bit more. Exhale, twist like that rag right above the navel. So let's take one more deep breath. Exhale, come back around to center. Okay, cool. So let's bring both of the soles together. Let's open them up like a book so you can see the inside of your feet. I want you to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Nice long deep breath. So inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, come down. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Try to come down a little bit deeper on those exhales. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's spread open those legs. I want you to flex your feet and rotate the toes back. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your hips. Lengthen your spine. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, walk them down. Maybe it's just an inch. I still want you to flex those feet, rotate them back. One more deep breath. Inhale, come up. Feet come together. Flex them nice and hard. Inhale those hands up. Exhale them down. Nice long deep breaths. With every inhale you can lengthen. With every exhale come down. One more deep breath. Inhale, drag those hands up the body. You're going to place them behind you just like you did the first time. Fingertips facing you. Point those toes. You're either coming into that arch again, or your exhale, lifting the hips up, dropping the head. Squeeze the tush nice and tight. The thighs are nice and engaged. Toes are pointed. One more deep breath. Flex those feet. Exhale, come all the way back down. One more deep breath. Inhale, drag the hands back up the body. Point those toes. Hands come behind us. Fingertips facing us. Deep inhale. Exhale, lift up those hips, squeeze everything nice and tight, arms are locked. Let's drop those head. One more deep breath. Exhale, come down. So you're going to swing those feet behind you. You're going to come to your hands and knees. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Fingers are open nice and wide. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Exhale that belly down to the ground, look up. Inhale, push through the shoulders, drop the head, create that arch. Inhale, drop it back down. Move with your breath here. So exhale, up, inhale, down. One more, inhale it up, exhale back. You're going to come up to your knees here, so you can use 2 fists in between the knees to kind of measure that out. Try to keep your hips aligned with those knees. You can fold over the top of your mat if it's a little bit too much and kneel on this double padding. You're going to bring your hands to your lower back. Exhale, come back. So inhale, lengthen up again. Stretch out that spine. Exhale, push those hips forward, come back. One more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back. Use your hands as a support system for your lower back to really lengthen and then come back. One more deep breath. Inhale all the way back up. Separate those knees to match distance. Bring your toes together. Sit on your heels. Exhale, walk out those hands. Bring your forehead to the mat. Take a few nice long deep breaths here. Try to sit back on your heels. Walk those hands completely out. Forehead comes down to the mat. Push through your hands, open up those fingers nice and wide, tuck those toes, come into a downward dog. Walk at your feet. Slowly as you can, walk the feet up to your hands, come into a forward fold. You're going to hang in this forward fold. So your hands are reaching the ground. You can grab onto both big toes, try to use your elbows, come down a little bit deeper. If your hands aren't quite reaching the ground, grab for opposite elbows, let the head dangle. Open the arms, push through the feet, flat back, come all the way up. Slight back bend, exhale down, heart center. So you can take a few nice long deep breaths there. Reground yourself. You can always find yourself back in corpse pose at the end of your practice. Whatever feels good for you today. So have a great morning. Have fun wherever you may be. Bye.